Hey guys, this is Ham Banana PvP, and we're going to be going over the Tier 5 Cavalry unit, the Monastic Knights today, and dive into that Doctrine Setup, Veterancy line, and some tips and tricks to make you into a Monastic Nightmare in no time. And if you find this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. Alright, so this is the Doctrine Setup by using these guys. Now this is the optimal setup, and if you don't have these ones, you can use what you got until you get them, but this is what you want. The 6% Lance Cavalry speed here is a must considering how slow they already are at 6.5 speed, and this brings them to 6.9, which may not seem like much, but you sure will notice the difference. And then we got piercing damage and pen, because that's the damage type they do, and piercing defense to mitigate ranged and pike damage. And last but not least, we have a breakthrough doctrine, which this really amplifies their damage to units, which is mostly what you're going to be killing, and their rate of attack is very high, so it makes for a massive damage boost. Alright, for the Veterancy line, bottom line is 100% the way to go on these guys. They already have the highest damaging charge in the game right out the gate in a Lance Cavalry unit, so going bottom line to focus on their tankiness, which these chunky boys of YEET are known for, is a must. On the bottom line, you have heavy increases to all the types of defense, health, and 10% melee and range damage mitigation, while also getting 13 leftover points in the top line for increased armor penetration, piercing damage, charge damage, and even more defense, which definitely makes this Veterancy line, combined with the Doctrine Setup, the optimal build for the unit. Notable maxed out stats for the unit come in at 11,375 health, 6.9 movement speed, 2,000 piercing armor penetration, 1,076 piercing damage, 830 piercing, 750 slashing, and 755 blunt defense. Now we're going to get into the tips and tricks portion of the guide, and to start we're going to go to the unit training area, which you can get to by speaking to the billeting officer in your region's main city. Tip number 1 is for their melee. This is just me just pressing V and letting them attack whatever they want. This is something you never want to do because you have no control over what they attack, where they go, and risk them taking boatloads of unnecessary damage because you're not micromanaging the unit, which is a huge mistake I see new cavalry players make, and is a good way to have your unit die before you get the proper value out of them that you need to, considering their high leadership cost. Now this right here is the proper way to use their melee. What you want to do is you want to move them through the unit by holding down X, and see, they go right through the unit, and I didn't even press V, they automatically attack the unit as they go through. And by doing this, I have full control over the unit, and as I call them back to me, they kill the rest of the unit on the way back, and from there, we can figure out what our next play is. Tip number 2 is for their charge. And firstly, this is the way you don't want to use it. You don't want to activate it when the unit is stagnant, aka not moving, because the charge itself takes a long time to build up. So you want to activate it this way, that I'm going to show you next. By moving them in the direction that you want them to charge, you actually activate the charge quicker, and the lances point down faster, and it ends up making for a much better charge. Now another important thing to note with this charge, this should be activated from a distance, and you want to make sure there's no muskets, pikes, crossbows, anything in the area that's going to stop you, because this charge can be interrupted very easily. Alright, now that we've gone over the charge and melee, which are the two most important aspects of these guys, we're going to add some gameplay of me utilizing these tips in real time, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so for our first clip here, we have me on Allenberg Siege in the last point. I'm looking inside, checking the situation out. I see, okay, a bunch of serfs. I go right in. I X through. See, I'm just going through, letting them melee, get a hero kill, which is great. And then I start moving them forward, and then I activate the charge. Because I know that they don't see me currently, and I know it's a good situation to use it. Get a bunch of kills, and it works out great. And I'm sitting here within an inch of my life, just trying to stay alive, get another hero kill. These monastics are they're just amazing. And here we're on White Elf Fort, one of my favorite cab maps. Coming around the corner here from the right supply point, I see I got some heroes, got some cannon fire coming in, Pavis. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Screw it, let's do it. So I get in there, I pull X ult this guy, for some reason it bugs out. I'm keep going through. And honestly, as I'm in the situation, I'm like, this is not the best situation, but I gotta roll with it. I just keep trying to move him through, Xing him through. I'm only using the melee here, if you notice. I didn't charge them at all because I knew it wasn't a good situation with the cannon fire. I come back through here, and we're gonna try to get this longbow, and yep, we get the hero kill on him. And as you see, I only lost 6 monastics in that situation. I mean, they are just tanky, beastie, yeet boys. Love it. So here we're on Desert Fortress field battle map. So analyzing the situation, I'm like, all right, let's go. Yeet! So we're going through here. We see some Pavis just Xing through. As you can X these bad boys right through Pavis. And we're going, get a hero kill. Keep going, pushing to the B point. So we save C. So we already got some value out of these guys. All right, we keep going along. I see a hero's on the point. It's going to be a rough day for you, buddy. Yep. Knock him off his mount. Pull X alt. Doink. All right. Moving around. And see you later. Here we go. We're analyzing the rest of the situation. We got a lot of troops coming up from A. But we say, screw it. Let's charge. And here it goes. And here we go. And then we start getting a bunch of kills. All that range in the back is completely dead now. We get a dual blade on us, but we're tanky. We ain't going to take it. And there we go. Got some good value out of those guys there. Here again on White Elk. We're defending. We got a mess of troops on the A point. So many heroes, so many troops. Trying to figure out what to do. I'm like, all right, got to do it. Got to try to save the point. So we're moving up here, moving our knights up, and we activate the charge from a distance, like I showed you before. Going through. And our charge is about to land, and we get a hero kill, 2 hero kills. We start clearing that point. Oh my god. So when this charge lands, and when you activate it right, when all the stars align, man, it just absolutely deletes people. Deletes units, deletes heroes. It's awesome when you can get it to work. But like I said before, you really got to make sure it's the right situation. Alright, and here we are on Stalemate Creek, which is a field battle map. I see that the B point's getting some pressure. Not very high level troops, I know that, so it's not a huge feat, but it was a good flank here. Got a nice charge as they were moving in the direction. Got a hero kill, so we're up to like 26 kills. You know, we're just keep going through, Xing through, just trying to retreat my guys out. Just trying to make sure that Pike Militia doesn't brace and hurt them. We got the other hero kill. Now we're at, 56 unit kills? And we got cannon fire coming in there too. Here we are in Sun City, paired up with my lovely fiance, Violet Nyan, one of my best duo partners. I love duoing with her. And so we're going here. She said she needs some help on the B point here, or the C point, sorry. And so I come to the flank, which is not particularly what you usually do with these guys, but I was in the position, so I'm like, all right, let's do it. I flank through. I get about 50 unit kills, something like that. No hero kills, but I greatly disturbed the fight, which was a great thing for my team. And then I get away with all my monastics. Alright, so we have another one here on Sun City. This time we're attacking. We're coming through the breach here, and so we're going through. We see some serfs. Trying to take a couple chops at them. We're going through, Xing through. Trying to take the supply point. This is a very critical supply point to take for your team when you're on this map. So we're going through. We see some Pavis here. Now, monastics are great for taking out Pavis. Like, look at this. Pavis crossbows, one of the best units in the game currently. Definitely still meta, even in Season 4. I don't know, this clip might have been from Season 3. We move our guys forward, charge, and yep, we get right through that Pike Militia. We're going to come over here, we see this longbow, and doink! Have a good one, buddy! And we get this supply point for our team, and we're ready to move on. Here we're on the Great Wall map. We're on the A point, which is notoriously difficult to take. Being on attack on this map is very difficult in general. So we get our monastic knights in there, and we're going to charge. And there's one hero kill. And we're getting a bunch of unit kills. Working out great so far. We're getting in there. We're just trying to get that damage in, And we get another hero kill. And we take the A point for our team. These monastic knights, they are just great. They soak up so much damage. Like, look at them just sitting there. They're just such a big target, and they just soak up that damage so well. So in this clip, we have ourselves on Kirk Castle attacking. We're at the home point now. Trying to get through here. Get a charge into these javelins and get a bunch of kills, get a hero kill. Moving on to fight some more javelins, and the small hero here, he really gives us some trouble here. It was a good play from him. Yeah, a great job to this guy. So we keep Xing through. We managed to kill the entire unit. We got the mall player on the run now. Moving back here to the supply point, whole unit of archers on the supply point, which is easy pickings for these monastics with their high defense. You ain't taking my monastics down with these archers, bud. Have a good one. Now we got a whole unit of Imperial Javs coming down to get to the supply point to get some ammo. I don't think the controller realizes that they're getting absolutely slaughtered by my monastics. So we're just going through, cutting these guys down. managed to kill the entire unit. We're at 100 kills basically right now. Yeah, we're at 100 kills. And this Maul hero, man, this guy is a chunky boy. I'll tell you, this guy survived for a long time, and he actually outlives me here. As the spear hero comes in, gets the kill on me. But this is the only time where you hit V. If you are dead and you know that you're screwed, you can't control your unit, hit V, and boom, you get a hero kill. And even after that, you'll see I zoom out here to see what the rest of the fight's doing, and doink, another hero kill. Guys, if you made it this far, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I had a blast making it. I'm going to make more in the future, absolutely. And like I said in the beginning, if you find this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, because we're going to be making a hell of a lot more of these in the future. Thank you, people. I love you. Have a good one.